So hey everyone, and welcome back finally to my YouTube channel. Or if you guys are new here, then hello, welcome. My name is Luna Rose because I am the flower that blooms at night, and as you can read from the title of today's video, this could potentially be my last video I ever make for YouTube. I just have a lot on my mind and on my plate, and we're just gonna kind of chat about it all and just get it all out there. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? I wish I had a good tongue pop. Let's go. I have missed you guys and sorry that I've been absent. There has just been a lot of shit going on, and yeah, this could potentially be my last ever YouTube video. But pretty much, I guess all the issues seem to happen in October, as you guys may have noticed. My plan was to do 31 different makeup transformations. I literally spent thousands of pounds, and I even taught myself how to sew to create stuff for certain costumes. I spent hours and hours and hours rhinestoning stuff, and I watched to do a full finale of Carrie from the movie Carrie, obviously, and I like hand rhinestoned, hand dyed like a gorgeous white dress. I made a headpiece, the works of it all, and unfortunately, most of my Halloween looks never saw the light of day, and it was for a few issues. So, yeah, let's just talk about kind of where I've been and where there's been a lack of content, and leading into potentially this being my last ever YouTube video that I end up being able to create. But, yeah, so the run up to Halloween, the start of October, I was planning to do 31 different makeup transformations. During like the summer and like August, I can't remember exactly when it was, the water pipes burst in my house, flooded a lot of downstairs, flooded all of my bathroom. I had to get new pipes, the plumber was back and forth fixing stuff, had to repaint all the ceilings, all that kind of shit massively like delayed my pre-filming and getting ready for like my Halloween and spooky season. And then literally just before October started, I was starting to do some pre-filming. I ended up filming The Exorcist on like the 20th of September, and then I managed to contract COVID, which I avoided. I worked all throughout the pandemic. I used to work in animal surgery. I was working, since it was like an essential kind of job, I was working the entire time, never got COVID. I had multiple flatmates that ended up with COVID. I still never caught it, never had a positive test. We had to do one weekly for work. And then I was home. Literally the only people that I see for the last like 2 and a bit years is my doctor, my granddad, my mum and my dad. One of them managed to give me COVID, and I was really sick on like the run up to like the start of my spooky season. So I wasn't able to like pre-film and be ahead, since it takes like 3 or 4 hours to do the makeup and like film that part, and then like 7 hours of editing. So say like 10 hours of work for like each look. I wanted to try and be a little bit further ahead than what I ended up being, since I ended up filming like the second like Halloween look on the start of October. So yeah, my Halloween series kind of went to shit, which my Halloween series is like my main excitement and kind of what I pour everything into. Like I said, I spent thousands of pounds on costumes, new wigs, styling wigs, teaching myself how to sew to create like fun trains to outfits, rhinestoning, and it all went to complete and utter shit, and my series kind of got completely out of whack. I was really trying to like keep myself focused and in like a positive mental state, and this time of year my mental state seems to like massively slip with like seasonal depression, but I channeled everything into like my Halloween series, and I was happy with the looks that I created. But pretty much I got maybe like a week and a half into October, I was doing good with posts. I was doing at least shorts or like something each day, and you guys seem to not necessarily enjoy the content that I was doing, but the people that enjoy my channel seem to enjoy the videos, and yeah, it was fun, it was creative and something like different for me to do. And then the main kicker that literally fucked everything up is because of YouTube, and pretty much the reason why I am gonna stop creating content for the most part on this platform, if not completely. And pretty much YouTube gave me a warning on a video like 2 and a bit years ago, which was my Rowan Year H-cut breastplate. And the video itself, I didn't violate any terms. Like, everything was fine with the guidelines. I didn't show any nipple. It was a fake prosthetic. Everything like that was fine. I wasn't allowed to monetize the video, which, fair enough, girl. I only make like £2 a video, if that, which is another factor to why I'm struggling and not been creating content. But pretty much YouTube gave me a warning on like the 7th of October, I think it was. But it was for a link to the breastplate. So not even the video that I was doing, that's fine. It's been up 2 full years, but the link to the breastplate itself was like flagged up as a warning, and I tried to contest it and was like, it is literally not a link to anything rude or like pornography. It is a link to a silicone breastplate. It is an affiliate link, like, so the brand can see what traffic I drive. I don't even make money from that link or anything. It's literally just so the brand can see how much I kind of like can drive traffic to their website, etc. But yeah, they flagged that up as a warning on my channel, and honestly that put me in like a really bad mental state, since it was kind of like I am spending like 12-13 hours on each video every single day, filming it and uploading it and editing it to go up the next day. So I was really tired, I was really stressed, I was just trying to like keep myself going with my Halloween series, and this like warning pops up, this like yeah, warning basically. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I took a couple of days like to myself, really stressed out, really annoyed, but I was like, you know what, take a couple of days, film a few videos, and then I can bulk edit them and like just cut out a couple of my Halloween transformations. Things will be fine, that kind of scenario. So anyway, I contested their warning, and I've still like heard nothing back. They say they'll tell you within like 2 to like 7 days. It's been a month and a half, still never had a warning like back from them. But pretty much then, like 4 or 5 days after that warning on that video of the Ronia breastplate, I ended up getting my first ever channel strike. When I tell you the rage in my body could not handle that channel strike, what they gave me the channel strike for was, in that same Rowania video that's been up 2 full years on my channel, never had an issue with the content or anything, I had the product link and then a link to their website. So I got a warning for the product link and was trying to like contest it and be like, I'm literally just linking the product that I'm talking about in case anyone wants to view it. There is a link to the actual product. But I said, fair enough, I can remove the link, I can put an age restriction on it, whatever, fair enough in like my appeal to that warning. And then the actual website ended up getting me a strike. Now, if you guys don't know, when you get a YouTube strike, you can't upload for 7 days, you can't post anything for 7 days, you can't literally access your account for 7 full days. So I literally just took like 2 or 3 days off. I was filming, editing, literally like 17-18 hours. I was filming stuff back to back, taking like the makeup off after I did a full thing, fully getting in drag again and filming something completely different, sleeping like 2-3 hours. And then that strike came through, meaning that I can't upload anything for a week. And so all that time that I spent, the stuff that I put into those looks ended up just being like basically null and void. Obviously then I did end up editing them and posting them, which was like my Wednesday look and the Freddy Krueger look and everything. I filmed most of them like back to back without sleeping, just video, sleep for 2 hours, get up, video. And yeah, it completely fucked up my channel, since when you get a strike on your channel, it really seems to affect it. Like, when I came back and was allowed to post again after a week, which obviously I was planning to do 31 days, I cut out 2 or 3 looks, so I was still going to do like 28, 29 looks, and then they basically blocked me for a week. My plan was to then like potentially try and post like 2 videos a day, something like that, but with the YouTube algorithm, if you post more than 1 video in a day, 1 or both of those videos is going to massively suffer in terms of like views and like retention, everything like that. And when I'm spending like 200 quid on a look, spending like over like 12 hours work into that content, I at least want it to be viewed to the best that I can try and get it viewed to. So anyway, YouTube gave me that strike, which then obviously I tried to appeal, since I couldn't post, I couldn't do anything for 7 full days. So I've just been stressed out, spent all this time, money, energy, effort into creating all these looks, and now I've got to cut at least 7 more looks out of the thing. Obviously, I'd already bought all the costumes, I had rhinestone costumes, I'd worked on stuff the last like few months to be able to post these. 7 more already scrapped and gone. So that's, what, 700 quid minimum, just completely scrapped and gone. over something that still doesn't violate their guidelines. Like, I've read through their guidelines multiple times. I've been in contact with YouTube. I've been back and forth with one of their, like, support people. And they was like, oh, it violates external links due to it being pornography. And I'm like, it is not pornography. It is a silicone plate of which it's like a gender affirmation thing. Like, personally for me, I wear my bra. I wear my breastplate to affirm my gender. It makes me feel more secure in my femininity. That kind of thing. It is literally not pornography. And it's not even real breasts anyway. Even if you viewed it as a sexual thing, it is literally a prosthetic. So, yeah, anyway, that completely, like, messed up my Halloween series. And I ended up only, like, posting, like, my Wednesday Addams and the Barbie look after that, since I was in just such an absolute, like, shitstorm of why am I spending all this time, money, energy, and effort when YouTube can just sweep in. And I've never had a strike. I've never had any issues. I've been posting for 8 years on YouTube that they don't even read the appeal. They don't even contact you or anything, since they say we'll try and get back to you within 48 hours, but your channel was, like, blocked for a week. And it took them, 15 days to even reply to me to say, oh yeah, we think you violate the guidelines still. Meanwhile, I was talking to a support person trying to explain, like, where? I've read the guidelines, I've done the training. At what point, how, where, and when does it even violate the guidelines? Still to this moment, I don't understand how, and I've talked back and forth with YouTube so many times to be like, it literally does not violate your guidelines. So anyway, it got to, like, the 20... whatever, when I could post again. I think it was like the 25th-ish of October. And I was like, you know what, let's just go it. Like, let's just do it. I'm going to film my Barbie look as the final, and then I can film a few videos in between of, like, the looks that I spent the most on and the most time, and, like, fully fucking mind-zoning a scream mask and stuff for. We can do it, like, in between. So, yeah, just as I was getting myself, like, out of my rut and in my bad mental state, my computer literally broke on me. My computer that I've had, like, 5 years, my good old faithful computer, literally just wouldn't even work. It kept crashing continuously. The Wi-Fi card or something in it completely broke, meaning that I couldn't even access Wi-Fi even if I wanted to on my computer. But I was like, oh, you know, worst case scenario, I can try and still use my computer to edit, and then I can, like, swap it to my parents' laptop with, like, a camera chip or, like, USB, and then from there I've got the internet to then post stuff. Nope, it wouldn't even open editing software. Anytime I tried to open any tab, any software, Steam, anything, it would just completely crash. I couldn't even go on my computer or my settings. It would just crash. And honestly, that kind of broke me. Obviously, I already scheduled, like, my Barbie look, so that was, like, ready to go up. But yeah, it then just null and voided other stuff that I had filmed or that I could film to then post, because I can't do anything without a computer. You know, like, I need to, even if I didn't need to edit the video itself, which obviously for a makeup tutorial, you're not going to sit there for, like, 4 hours as I try and, like, put stuff together or whatever. But even if I didn't need to, like, physically edit it, there is no possible way for me to get from my camera onto YouTube anyway. So anyway, my computer ended up completely breaking, and I'm already in my overdraft at this point. Like, I am $1,500 into my overdraft, and honestly, that's a lot of stress as it is. But my plan was like, you know what, let's just do my Halloween series. I've bought all these costumes, I've spent all this time. Hopefully, if I, like, do and post the 31 looks, or at least, like, the 25 or whatever that I could have done after all the bullshit, like, went down, it will, like, recoup me some money, it'll help me out. You never know what video could get more views or potentially go viral, or, you know, that kind of thing. And, yeah, my computer broke, I was in my overdraft, and I then had to fork out, like, £200 more to get it repaired, of which now it's back. I have it, obviously, because you're seeing this video, but it's that kind of thing of, it's still, like, a 5-6 year old computer, and I really need to upgrade it. I really need to get something else, get something better, but I really can't afford to. Like, I posted a community tab post, I don't know if you guys have seen it, to do a little fundraiser. Honestly, it would help me out so much if you can contribute to that fundraiser. Like, I am massively struggling with money to even be able to, like, pay my bills and create content. Like, I've bought stuff, and, like, this is what annoys me so much with the whole, like, YouTube strike thing, is I spent thousands, literally thousands of pounds. Every single look had a different shoe. every single look had a different like outfit, every single look had a different wig, a different makeup style, and I could only post a few things that I could, and I make like £2 per YouTube video in its entire lifespan on my channel. So if you think about it that way, in October I think I made like £12 from the videos that I posted, and bear in mind every single video is like 12 hours work. So it's that kind of thing of like, it's not only costing me to create content like physically, but also all my time and energy goes into it, and I literally don't even get enough back for like the comb it takes to like brush my wig. All my eyelashes are more than what I'll get from this video in its entire lifespan. And yeah, I've just been massively struggling. The strike fucked me up, COVID fucked me up, the warning fucked me up, and yeah, I'm gonna leave that little like fundraiser down below, since obviously I got my computer fixed, but I'm even more in my overdraft. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to like update you guys on kind of where I've been. I have honestly just been in the worst mental state I've been in this entirety of this year, to be quite honest with you. And obviously I was waiting to get like my computer back, and obviously while I was waiting to get my computer back, it took like a week to like get it repaired. I was like, right, I can plan out some other stuff, I can try and like get myself back together, but now I'm like £1,700 in my overdraft, and I'm only allowed to 2,000, and I've got bills to pay at the end of the month. It's kind of just becoming that thing of, it's getting very difficult to like keep creating content for YouTube, since YouTube itself, like as a platform, since TikTok came around, massively like nosedive. Any video I've posted in the last year has got less views in like the same time span as anything else like I posted. Like even videos when I first started my channel seem to have done better than the videos that I'm posting now. And yeah, just the YouTube AdSense and everything does not earn you money back. Like I'm trying my best to always link everything. It's like affiliate links, everything like that, and literally in the entire like 8 years I've done YouTube, I've made £27 in affiliate links, which again, if you think of it logically, I spend say 4 hours minimum editing and like putting together just a basic video for £28 over 8 years for like 600 videos. Does it really make it like sound all that worth it? I don't know. I don't want this video just to be like super negative, but I have just been in the worst like mental state, and it's honestly just completely put me off YouTube as a platform in general. Like, I don't know, I've just been really struggling. The strike is completely like bullshit, and it's on my channel until January 13th, I think, and then obviously it disappears. But if I get a second strike for something else they randomly find like 2 years later, which still doesn't violate their guidelines, I can lose my channel. And yeah, it's just kind of annoying that I've spent like 8 years creating content, I don't want to go through the whole like spiel again, but yeah, it's becoming really hard to create content on YouTube, and I'm struggling financially to keep doing it. Like, most of my brain now is saying just start creating content more for TikTok, doing a lot more things on TikTok, do things for my spicy page, and just leave YouTube behind, which I really don't want to. Like, I stopped doing Patreon properly or like posting on there in March. My plan was to go back to it, but even on Patreon each month, I would make £100, if that, and I would be posting like 6-7 videos, which again, if you say, even if it took me like 4 or 5 hours, times that by whatever, it's like 30-40 hours for £100. That's £2 an hour, like £2.50 an hour. Would you do that for like £2.50 an hour? There's just, my brain is just fried, and yeah, I just thought I would try and get it all out there, just rant and rave. And like I said, I literally, the only people that I see are my doctor, my mum, my dad, and my granddad, and I don't have any friends. Like, genuinely, I don't have any friends. Not one person that I used to work with has ever spoke to me since I left my job. Not even a simple DM, nothing since I left. So yeah, YouTube and talking to the camera is just like me talking to my friends, and just struggles with work, struggles with money, struggles with health. It's just all been plaguing me like massively. And yeah, if you guys want to help me out or help me be able to create content again, like I said, I will leave my little fundraiser down below. And yeah, this could potentially be my last ever YouTube video. I have a few things like pre-filmed that I filmed before October, or like some stuff that I filmed after a couple of the Halloween looks that I might post in like a couple of weeks or something, but yeah, I am just genuinely struggling all round in my health, my like well-being, financially. Well, I guess I'm not struggling creatively. I have so many looks and stuff that I want to do for like December and like festive looks, but I can't keep spending money and I can't keep putting loads of hours and time into YouTube content for it to completely flop, or again, I make £2 if that throughout its entire lifespan. Like, when I say like £2 in its lifespan, I mean like I can post a video and it can be up on my channel for 4 years. In the entire 4 years, it will make me £2 back. So, yeah, it's really difficult being a small content creator and to be able to keep creating content. Like, I have loads of costumes and loads of stuff that I can do hauls from, so anything you see from like now for the next like year or so, if you see me in new costumes, it's stuff that I already own that you just like haven't seen yet for hauls and stuff. But yeah, I've never been, in my entire 8 years of doing YouTube or doing drag, I have never been this close to just saying, fuck it, I am never doing this again. And yeah, this could potentially be my last ever YouTube video, and instead you might just only find me on my spicy page or just doing some random bits on TikTok, since I was even like job searching like this week, since I've been struggling so much with money. Yeah, I've just been in a really bad mental state, but yeah, I feel like I just need a break for like a couple of weeks and just try and get my head together, post a few things that I've pre-filmed. But yeah, if I do come back, I've wrote on my calendar to come back on Monday the 27th with some of the stuff that I've had like pre-filmed, since I've already edited them, so it's like I might as well post them since I've already got them edited and everything. But yeah, there might not be any new content ever again on my channel. That's currently how I feel and how I'm struggling, and just yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this rant and rambles. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Again, I will leave the fundraiser down below. Don't feel like you have to send me any money. Obviously, I will truly appreciate it, and any money I've ever made from like my social media goes straight back into it, so the money will 100% go back into creating content. But if you do want something kind of back for it, I have opened my channel up to YouTube memberships, so you can subscribe. I think it's like £3 a month, and there'll be extra bonus videos, early access to content, all that kind of stuff. I do also have my spicy page, so if you want to see some more spicy content, I do have that. And yeah, I will see you in like 2 weeks with some pre-filmed content. And I'm just going to try and sort my brain out and get myself back together, and just yeah, YouTube honestly completely fucked me over, and it's made it really hard to even create content financially, or even like wanting to, on a platform that so harshly punishes you even when you try and contact them. And I have like an email thread. I'm not going to post it on here because I'm scared to like completely like fuck them over, but pretty much I said like, what part of the guidelines does it violate? Highlight it for me, what part? And there's like, we can't reveal the YouTube's kind of sorting algorithm, but one of our managers have decided that it does violate it. And I was like, but what part? How are you supposed to learn and grow if you don't know what part? And also on like the external links kind of guidelines, it says affiliate links to those things are allowed. So even if they viewed the breastplate as pornography, it was an affiliate like tracking link, so even then it would be allowed, so it doesn't violate it. But yeah, I said I'd remove the link, but no, I still got the strike that's on my channel. So yeah, sorry for having a very negative attitude, but honestly, that's how I feel. Like, genuinely, that is how I feel. I am so angry and upset with YouTube as a platform, and just I've been posting content for 8 years on here, and I just don't think it's worth it anymore for me to continue doing anything on this platform. So yeah, you'll see me a lot more probably on TikTok. Although again, TikTok doesn't make me money. The only thing that I can like do on TikTok that can like earn money is again like affiliate links. And in what, 3 years of TikTok, I've made £3.72, which to be no, it's not. Actually, YouTube's better at 8 years for like £28. But yeah. Sorry for the negative video. I know I'm going to get loads of thumbs down. Also, I've had so many like negative and rude comments recently that it just, I'm like, why am I still creating content on here? But yeah, I at least didn't cry this video. I've been crying like most of today while I was getting ready, so I at least didn't cry today. So I'll see you in a few weeks with some pre-filmed content if I feel like posting it. And again, yes. Bye! I'm just rant. That is how I feel. Just bye.